Hi, Jason Phillips from Appraise, autoappraise.com. It's a Saturday night in Michigan. Heading out to drive a 1971 Plymouth Cuda 340 billboard car. We're just east of Lansing, Michigan. Just got done doing about a 3.5 hour long inspection on the vehicle. It's not a numbers matching car. It is equipped with a 340 727 torque flight, 8 3/4 rear. It's not originally a shaker hood car either, but it's been added. Not a rubber bumper car, but that's been added. And a 70 Go wing in the rear. Rear bumper was painted to match. Power steering, power brakes car, vinyl top car, billboard stripes. Everything else on the vehicle is as it came out of the factory. It's got a very nice looking repaint. Jams were done nice. The whole car was disassembled. The reflective quality you can see is really, really nice for an aged paint job. The paint job's 15 years old. Minimal, if any, sand scratches or shrinkage were present. Reflective quality down low is equal as it is up high. Whoever color sanded and buffed it did a very nice job. They skim coated the whole car and blocked it out. It's a little bit flatter and straighter than they rolled right out of the factory. Digital paint meter indicates readings up high and down low were plus 30 mils in some areas. Just a very straight car. Likely some filler present. A little bit of solvent poppage right here. From here to here, this is about the worst contamination flaw in the whole car. And it's pretty livable from 5 to 7 feet away. Other than that, the reflective quality is nice. There's a few small chips in varying areas, a few hairline cracks happen in the bumpers, some paint chips on the back bumpers as well. We'll roll down the road and see how she runs. It's got a slight exhaust leak up front at the original stock manifold, and these pinch welds look really nice. Spot welds are all visible along here. There's no swelling or decay. You see my finger here. I went all the way through these, all the way around the car. No swelling, no decay. A good solid original quarters. A little bit of filler or lack of adhesion present. One spot in the floor fan here has been sectioned in. Done nicely with an original corrugated piece of metal. And the floor pans look really good all the way through. Trunk pan looks nice. All the guide holes in the frame rails look nice. No evidence of stretched guide holes. 2.5 inch exhaust all the way through. H pipe, got the correct rectangular port exhaust. I told you about the 8 3/4 under there. Structure's good. Very good looking Hemi orange. I think that was in 1971. Not vitamin C.
It'd probably be a cool thing like doing what you're doing as a job. I mean, they've got to be able to use you because of the internet crap, you know what I mean? People.
Yep, we're going to both be on the internet here. There's a lump in the driveway. That was not a cat I ran over. Sorry about that. I would have hit that a little softer.
Oh, sorry.
So even my directions left. Okay.
Yep.
The car cold started nicely, about 4 pumps of the accelerator, and it fired right up. No ticking or knocking noted off the bat. No presence of an aftermarket shift kit. Seems to have a pretty stock shift. First one happened at about 20, the second one at 45 miles an hour. Speedometer's turning. Trip odometer's turning. I'm watching the road, by the way, not the screen.
It's all right.
I just met this guy, making him a little nervous.
No, you're fine.
The interiors are very nicely survived. Has a lot of nice survivor components in it. The seat covers are in very good shape. Door panels, they look pretty good. This left door panel's got a little bit more scale and wear on it, as you'd expect. The Passenger door panels passenger door panel looks nice. This dash doesn't have any surface cracks on it.
You can see the light out there, indicator light for.
Yep, the indicator lights on top of the turn signal marker lights on top of the fenders, you can see are operating. I went through all the lights on the car earlier, and turn signals flash inside, outside, front, and rear, and they just canceled on their own. You can see the dash lights are working. Got an issue with the wipers not coming on right now. He's going to look into that. All the windows roll up and down nice. It's all original OEM glass except for the windshield. Nothing but a few hairline scratches in various components. We're rolling along about 55 miles an hour right now. Take a look at the steering wheel. You'll see that it doesn't appear to be bumping or skipping. I'm going to have my hands leave the wheel for a minute. And as you can see, the car's tracking down the road nice and straight. Suspension feels like it's holding the road really well. I don't feel really any pulling or wandering. Stab on the brakes here. It's a power brake pedal. Other than being a little low, they're not spongy. Feel any pulse? Not getting any pull. Factory tachometer appears to be working. It's giving us a reading about 3 grand, which might be a little bit higher than what we're really turning right now. Gas gauge appears to be working. The clock is in op. It's got an aftermarket CD stereo player and a set of amplifiers in the trunk, as well as a speaker box in the trunk. All mounted up nicely. The speaker box is floating. That's 60 miles an hour right there on a country road. We're not going to go any faster than that. Car handles down the road good. No excessive play back and forth. Feels pretty normal. Not hearing any whine coming out of the rear end. The only audible noise we're hearing is a little bit of an exhaust leak coming out of the left rear bank. It's either coming from the manifold or maybe a drop pipe. The dome lights reported to be inoperable. Dash lights are working. And the under dash light is working. The heater controls work. Blower comes on both speeds. The cable to the defroster is a little stiff. It can stand to be taken apart and lubed up. The air vents down below are pulling and active. They work. The headliner is showing some age in the interior. It's got a little bit of mold developing. That's a piece that might need to come out and be changed or cleaned and serviced. Got original 71 day coated seat belts in it, which we're not wearing. Oh, you're wearing, all right.
Got the shoulder harnesses too.
Yep. Shoulder harnesses that I don't think anybody's ever worn. Temperature gauge doesn't appear to be coming up just yet. Is it operable?
It works infrequent. My gas,
Okay.
The fuel gauge is topped off in this thing, but you know what? It's, they work intermittent. They'll come on, they'll probably pop on before we get home.
Okay.
I mean, they're just kind of, it's more of a contact thing is what it is.
Alternator gauge is working. Looks like the tach's sitting at about 1100 right now, and it feels like we're idling at about 600, so that's about 5 out of adjustment maybe. We'll take a peek at that again. So all pressure gauge and temp gauge are both intermittent. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they work. And that's kind of deep. I've messed with it a little bit.
She accelerates good. Jason Phillips from Appraise, autoappraise.com. We're finishing up a test drive Saturday night, August 11th, 2012. 1971 Plymouth Cuda, 340 automatic, 8 3/4 car, billboard car. Shaker hood option been added. Nice clean repaint from many years ago with very few contamination flaws. Good solid underbody. with only one floor panel repair present. No visual collision damage present on any of the frame rails. Good set of tires, Magnum 500s, power steering, power brakes car. A few service issues to be taken care of, but a good, solid, stable driver. Let us know if we can do an inspection for you sometime. 310 inspectors on the ground, nationwide, out jacking up cars and taking photos and writing reports so you can figure out what you're getting. 800-301-3886 or cars@autoappraise.com. If you like old car test drive videos, check out some of our other videos on YouTube. Leave us some favorable comments. Have a nice day. Thanks for looking.